What's up, y'all? Today's the day we're gonna snatch these Mickey Thompson Baja bosses off. I think they've done their job. We made it to, we'll look in a minute, but it's over 60,000. We put them on when we first got the truck, and they're starting to get a little chopped on the edges a little bit. Not bad, but I could probably, work the air pressure in the centers and get that off. But you can see George Washington's tip of his head is even with the tread now. And for all y'all out there that said they don't have wear marks, check this out. You see that? It goes this way. See that one? Those are wear marks. These are not wear marks. For the ones that was saying they hold the lugs together and make them quieter and all that, yeah, the sides. But in the center, no. You don't believe me, Google it. You'll find out. Promise you, they're wear marks. They're on every tire, just about every tire. So, you had Washington's head, tip of it right there. So we had even wear on all the tires. It's the same side, or look the same, so we're not gonna bore you with that. But we're going to get a tire put on today. Trying to think what this thing's called. We'll do another little video to kind of go along with this and show you what they look like on the wheel. But tires have just got crazy, y'all. I'm just not gonna pay what they want for these. These things are like, depending on where you get them, anywhere from $5.50 a piece to like $4.85 a piece. I'm just not gonna do it. I mean, not. So I hate to do it, but we're gonna break the trend because we got them on the white rim. And this is what we went with. Yeah, y'all seeing that price right too. $169.09 a tire. Installation cost me 80 bucks. Yep, you're seeing that right. These are a 50,000 mile rated tire too. And the reviews online, everybody says they love them. They're an RT tire, so it's kind of a hybrid. But they got two different sides. You can flip them. One's more aggressive, one's not. So of course we're going aggressive out. One a little bit larger this time. These are 285/55. I'm sorry, 285/60 20s. So we decided to go a little bit bigger. We went with a. We're gonna show you real quick before we head out. Just for y'all that's curious to know, this truck didn't have any kind of trimming, or I haven't done anything to it. They bolted right up. I mean, they don't touch the upper control arms. If you go to this website, this Tacoma World, if you punch in tire calculator, it'll pull up several different ones under listing, but tacomaworld.com, you can actually go in here and put your tire size in, and you can compare to what you got like on your truck now. So your current tire size, your new tire size, and then it'll come up with this. So you can look at it side by side, you can look at the overlay. So our 285 comes in at our diameter. Our diameter is 33.46 inches. So our new tire we're going with is 33.94 inches. So it's a little taller. These are 11.22 wide. The new ones are going to be 11.61 wide. So we was going to put a 33/1250 on, but I was concerned with the width fitting under here. And usually you can get them cheaper because it's just everybody's running them. 33s, 35s, or a whole size tire, but not part of the metric system. This is the metric system tires, so in case y'all wondered. But what we're gonna do, just in case, I had some spacers on that white GMC Elevation, and if y'all go back and look, I ended up putting some on there and took them off because they were hitting the fenders and all that stuff. So what we're gonna do, I don't think these are gonna even scrub near, possibly, but we're gonna take two of these spacers to put on with us just in case that they scrub, and I'll take the other ones off and put on when I get home. It ain't no big deal. So we'll just take two. I already had them out. We just had a wheel swap on this thing. It turned out really nice. So we'll get you a video on that. We got some wheels for sale too, guys. The old ones that come off there. Trying to sell those. These are 1/4-inch spacers. It fits all the new 6-lug Chevrolet, Ram. Matter of fact, there's a bolt pattern. 6x1397, 6x135. But I haven't double checked that. I'll pull it up in a minute, but I'm pretty sure because the Chevy wheels fits the Rams and all that stuff. Yeah, in case y'all wondering, we changed oil in the old 63. Cut the filter open to check it. She looks pretty. No metal. Anyway, I'll load this up. Yeah, don't want to see in there. It's super dirty. But let me show you my old. Give them a look see. So everybody will believe us. 265. That's the Mickey Thompson Baja balls, y'all. And like I say, we still got meat on them, but we could probably get another 10,000 out of them. I mean, just watching the air pressure. So they're getting kind of loud now. They still ride good. No, bouncing or carrying on, but just where they're trying to chop up on the front and where we're sticking them back on the back, getting where it's kind of less. I'm not taking care of them as much as I was because I knew I was supposed to swap over. Because I just don't want anything like this on here. If we decide we want to take a road trip, we 8 hours, 10 hours away on some, in everybody else's theory, wore out tires. I mean, these are like what, 10, 12 ply? I forgot now. I don't remember. It's got it on here somewhere. There's a load range E, so I think they're 12. Seems like. But anyway, y'all can check it out on your spare time. But we're about to go. We bought them on Simple Tire, y'all. SimpleTire.com, and they'll find installers as close to you. And we got one that's like 20 minutes from us, so they actually do the warranty. So like, I mean, they take care of them. They'll do the lifetime balancing and rotation and all that good stuff. It wasn't free, but it was a discount because I think it's normally like 160, 180, actually 180 on their website to get these things installed and taken off, and they did it for 80, so that covers everything for lifetime rotation and balance. But all right, well, y'all jump in. We're gonna go see the tire shop. We'll give y'all another shot when we get through putting these things on. So we got a little video, y'all. Can you hear that? The tires. We're trying to get it on camera. We're stopping, so hear it a little louder. That's what I was telling you when we were doing the review for the 60,000 mile just now. Just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what you can hear inside the cab. 60 miles an hour, I mean, you can hear it right there, 25, 26. Maybe you can hear it. Got the radio off, AC cut down, so if you hear any noise, that would be the tires. They got a little bit of singing going on, but other than that, these things, I mean, they still ride good. You can see we're not bouncing. Of course, we got get a little speed up. This is a crappy road, but it's like Tater rode it up a little bit. But I mean, for 60,000 miles, y'all, we're gonna compare. Is the amount of money on the tires on the truck now worth what we're gonna pay for the other ones? So hopefully we get a good deal. It looks like a good deal, smells like a good deal. But those good deals sometimes they can be too good to be true. But we've ran several different brand tires over the years, so we're gonna find out. It would be awesome if these things ride like these do. And on the internet, everybody's running them. They're only doing like a 2,000 mile review, so y'all know we try to keep y'all up to date on what we're doing. So we're gonna put them on and do a review like 2,000 miles, and then we're gonna do another one about 10 or 15,000 miles. And we're gonna keep it going all the way up to the 60,000 mark, because we're, you know, that's what we're doing with testing. So we want to see if it's going to hold up. I can't remember the load range on those new tires, so we'll have to get that just to see the sidewall comparison and all. So all that plays into, you know, longevity. Because these, I'm going to be honest with y'all, we've merged some curves, turning and doing and hitting Pensacola, and, you know, we go out of town, dark, can't see, the windows is dark, you turn too sharp, pinch them. I mean, they've been pinched quite a bit. We hadn't had any issues with them. So anyway, y'all stay with us, and we're headed there now. So like I said, that's 69 miles an hour. You hear the little hum. Everything's, you can see my hands solid on the wheel. They don't bounce, so they're a good tire. I'm not gonna knock them; they last. But we're gonna go see what these other ones look like. Y'all stay with us. All right, guys, we're left the tire shop, and got these new tires on. I guess you pronounce them PRINX or PRINX, the PRINX. It's the HR1 RTs. So we're running 80, and they're pretty smooth. I can't complain. I don't know if you can hear any road noise. It's got just a little bit of tire noise, but of course it's way quieter than the ones we took off, just for the fact that we had so many miles on them. But we'll give you all a look at when we get out, and show you what the new tread pattern looks like. It's pretty aggressive. We like it. It's got two different sidewalls, so you can put the aggressive side out, or you can put the less aggressive side, whichever you prefer. But I think these come in handy if somebody's struggling to get them a larger size with the upper control arms. You can flip the smoother side to the inside and get you a little bit more clearance between those UCAs. So we'll give you a shot of when we get where we can stop. Just came through a little rainstorm, so South Alabama, keep the weather rolling down here. But anyway, y'all stay with us. We'll show you in a few. All right, so we had the tires put on. We showed y'all in the truck kind of what the noise levels were, if you could even hear it. It's got just a little bit of a little high-pitched hum. I wouldn't even say it's a hum, but this is what it looks like. This is the outside. The lugs on them, I would say probably not as aggressive. I mean, you got the Mickey Thompson right here. You can see the lugs on those are really aggressive on the sides. I like that look because of it. It kind of looks like a mud tire, but it's not. So anyway, for the price, you know, sometimes I'm just gonna have to get over the way things look, because it is what it is. We just got so many different trucks, y'all. I mean, like, everything's going on. We got battle coming up, and we got to get this shop done. So I got a lot of money for us to go into that. So right now, if we can cut costs on tires where we can, it works out. But that's the company there. It's called a High Country RT. I think they compare these to like a Nitto. If you look online, you can see. But they're load rangey. It's a 295/60. So we went up, like I showed you on the tire calculator. It's a little bit taller, and the insides are a little less aggressive on the tread. It doesn't stick out these little blocks, and it also has lightning bolts on the inside of it. So I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can't really see looking down there, but This is 11.6 wide, so if you can see the amount of space between the upper control arm. We was going to go at 1250, but like I say, I mean, this is the 1250 right here. This tire is actually what I was going to put on here, wide, but these lugs stick out. I mean, if you come sideways, you can see the actual sidewall of the tire, and then you have the lug sticking out. So they barely touch on this truck, and that's a actual OEM ram wheel. So I was thinking they probably would hit on this one. We got aftermarket upper control arms on this one, so I wasn't really sure if they touch on this or not, but I don't think they would have, because we're actually on the smooth part of the sidewall, so the lugs start above the upper control arm. And you know, I mean, it probably would have been fine to go with a 1250. I think these are actually maybe almost look a little narrower to me, just for the fact of the sidewall being so chunky. But we do have 1/4-inch spacers off the other truck, and we may put them on just to see what it looks like, just to give it a little bit, you know, a little bit more aggressive look on the edge of these fender flares that come with them. But they didn't take too much weight. It didn't look like we didn't really get to look at all that because it was raining when we got back in it. But it kind of resembles a mud tire. I mean, really, the lugs. But like I say, they're supposedly a hybrid. And you know, I tried to do a little research. They claim these have been around since like the 80s. Back when we was running trucks, during my hoorah, you didn't see all these big name companies. It was always some kind of just random company you just never heard of. So it could be. I've never heard of them. It said it's a U.S. company that's distributing them, I guess, for distribution purposes. I don't know. But I think they're actually made in China. But, you know, I want to stay with the U.S. stuff. But guys, I mean, to be honest, made in the USA, stamped on this truck right here, for example. If you go and look, I think they're manufactured in Mexico or something. Nothing's here. So, I mean, you know, I don't have anything against it. I mean, whatever. We're not making stuff in the U.S. anymore. I hope we go back to that eventually with the new administration. But, you know, Trump, maybe he's going to make everything better again. I hope. Come on, guys. Hurry up. No, I'm just playing. For Chinese tires, I mean, whatever. There's Chinese cars running up down the road. There's Mexican-made stuff. I mean, like, I don't have anything against none of that. Because, you know, sometimes, I mean, they're ahead of the game on this stuff. They engineer things before we do. And the price point being different, I mean, cheaper or whatever, that's all good. But like I say, it ain't all about the name brand. I don't really care. I mean, I know Toyo and all that, Nitto. I'm done with Nitto, like you see in the videos. The warranty sucks. If you can't make your product, stand behind your product, I'm not interested in doing business with you anyway. So, and like I say, these have a warranty through the dealership, of course, but we kind of researched all that. But I'm happy with it, guys. I mean, whether it's made in Mexico, China, or Japan, I don't care. Whatever. I try to support what we make here in the United States. But in reality, I mean, 9 times out of 10, these U.S. made stuff is not actually manufactured here. It's manufactured elsewhere and sold here, distribution. So we're gonna give them a go. Right now, I'm happy with them. We got up to like 90 a while ago, coming down the interstate with those in the bed, and hey man, it rode good. and it was raining, so didn't have any issues with that. So it's a truck. I mean, so what do you expect? It's gonna ride like a truck. It don't ride like a car. There's a little bit of, you know, maybe you feel a little bit of bounce here and there. Nothing crazy. I mean, they ride just as good as those, in my opinion. It, I would say 3 times cheaper than those. So you're looking at a $450 tire, a $169 tire. So y'all be the judge, but we will give you some updates on the mileage and what we think along the way. But right now, I'm sold. Hey, I'm running the Turos on the old trucks. I mean, come on. It's like a, you know, something cheap, but it's just like that. I mean, I'm not gonna stick a lot of money in it, because if we get out here and we want to burn the tires down, I'm not burning up $400 tires. I'm burning up $80 tires. So it handles and does just as good, in my opinion. I mean, I've drove that truck in wet roads, not rain, because we don't have windshield wipers, but it rides smooth. It balances good. It's like the BMW. We got Goodyears, Goodyear Eagle. You know, something like that. We want to keep it kind of what we know, that handles and does well. But I mean, guys, I can't tell the difference. You know, when I'm driving down the road, a Turo versus Goodyear, I mean, just like this. So that's like these amp tires. You know, everybody's like, oh, you know, you can't balance them, this and that. Dude, that's a 35, 15, 50, 22. And I'm gonna promise you, this tire, you can get in the truck and drink a cup of coffee and it won't bounce it out of your hand. I mean, it rides just like the Rams do. So even old school suspension, we got upgraded shocks, but these tires ride just as good. They balanced out well, no problems. So just do some research, y'all. That's all I can tell you. That's what I do. I try to go out, I look at everybody's reviews. That's why we try to leave reviews. We try to do as much as we can to get the information out there, because that's what drives it. But anyway, we appreciate y'all. Y'all hit the subscribe button if you hadn't, and like, and leave us some comments if you running those tires and had good luck with them. Let me know, or even if you had bad luck with them, let me know what to look for. So right now, I'm happy with it, but we're gonna get out of here and get started on something else. Try to get back to the pole barn. Got a lot of stuff to do, y'all. Appreciate y'all.